What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I'm doing some from now until the end of December readings for all of the signs. I'm on the sign of Aries. Hope everyone is doing well. I wanted to thank everyone for their continuous love and support on my channel. I seriously love you all. If you are interested in a personal reading, email me at acaciahempill795@gmail.com. But the prices are listed under the About section of my channel. You make your payment via PayPal, and then I will record your reading and usually get it back to you within 24 to 48 hours, depending on what I have going on. Aries, your quote was, God turns everything around all the time, so something good's got to come out of this. I just can't tell you when, and remember, he'll never leave or forsake you. So you start off with the Messenger of Earth, the King of Air, and the Three of Earth. You could be dealing with an Earth sign or someone with Earth in their chart, but I feel like this is more about a job situation. You could be getting a message about, wanting to team up with you and do some things, but be mindful of how this person acts because they might have some addictions. Maybe too much going on right now. Then you have the Nine of Water. So this is being comfortable, being emotionally fulfilled, having abundance, just being happy, with the Strength card. So having the strength to go towards what it is that truly makes you happy. Because right now you guys aren't really talking. We're in Hermitville. And maybe what you need to know that things are coming into fruition. You guys are balancing some things out. Or maybe there's a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Then you have the Ace of Fire. So this is a new opportunity. Maybe it's a new beginning with a Sagittarius, or maybe this is about realizing that something is going to be ending, but then there's going to be a new beginning. Whether or not it's the same situation or not, it's kind of touch and go. Then you have the Patience card, which is otherwise known as the Temperance card. So again, Temperance is here to say that this is going to take some patience, but this can be balanced up because it's going to make you really happy. Then you have the Strength card, having the confidence. The Strength card, again, these are double enforced. So the Strength card is taking the confidence, taking back control of your life, having the confidence to love yourself, and this is definitely like a good sign that things are moving toward this happiness. Then you have the Seven of Swords. So are you afraid of someone doing something behind your back, or are you kind of wanting to go in another direction now because there was some things done? Maybe that's why you're not speaking with someone. Maybe you just want to be loved and supported in the way that you support someone. Then you have the Eight of Air, so kind of overthinking a little bit about telling someone how you feel, or this could even be a proposal for some of you, but I feel like this is this family situation. A lot of memories are being brought up about this, and I feel like that's kind of what's keeping you in this mental conflict. You have the Two of Water, the Six of Air, and the Four of Fire. So I think that you guys in this relationship, you notice something, you're going to be telling the truth about how you feel about someone, maybe moving into calmer waters, but really not saying a whole lot about feelings. I think there were some things that you didn't know, and so you're kind of a little bit paranoid, but you are moving into a stable, committed relationship, but maybe it's getting out of that old energy because this is a spiritual connection. And, trust your intuition. Maybe don't make a decision right now because you're kind of mentally conflicted about this, but investing into something and having the patience to see it through, because I think that you guys really care about someone, or someone cares about you, but in the past they kind of pulled away and never really told you, or vice versa. This could be a lesson that you needed to learn, or this could be a marriage where you're not sure maybe if they're going to accept your offer because you haven't really exactly had this conversation with them. You needed some time to work on yourself, your craft, whatever the case may be. But I feel like you're going to be faced with a decision about, starting up a business on your own and how to bring it together with this other person. I think that things are going to be really successful. You have the Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you guys, you do have someone who still cares a lot about you, and is still kind of like maybe wanting to see things get better between you guys, and like traveling and planning on how to get this together, because you have the Seven of Wands. I feel like you were really defensive to this person because of whatever reason, or maybe you've just been defensive in general because you had an idea what you wanted to do. But then you have this new opportunity that's going to be presenting itself, and it will be, I feel like you're kind of holding back from it for some reason, even though you know what you want to do. It's like letting old things go and maybe taking a break from something that you're in right now, sitting down and writing out a plan, writing out some music and going towards that, like something that'll truly make you happy, because I feel like you know what you want to do, and you want to go towards what truly makes you happy, or you want this other person to do that. You want them to be happy, and maybe you can't really say it, like put it into words, but you can put it into music or into a letter. And I was like shuffling, and that song was in my head, Don't Be Cruel to a Heart That's True. So I don't know where that came from, but a little tidbit for you all. I think that you are holding hope, or someone's kind of holding hope to this situation, but at the same time, maybe you're listening to what everyone else has to say, or you haven't exactly walked away from a third-party situation because of temptation, and there were some things that happened. But if you look towards the future, can you bring this together, or do you want to? It's going to be, needing to release things, freeing yourself up from something, but also I see a new beginning here where you truly do love this person, but I don't think you noticed them, or maybe you didn't, you needed to work on yourself and tell the truth to this person, because maybe you want someone to forgive you and things to be like work out for you, even though there was a breakup and some codependency. It's like you do love and support someone, and maybe you just need to hear that from them instead of listening to what everyone else has to say. You have unrequited love. So there's that energy of, things ended in a situation because there really wasn't love anymore. I do see a new love offer coming in for you, and knowing that it is safe for you to love, but you needing to make a decision about what it is that you want, and releasing your ex, because I feel like there's some playfulness here. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then you have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And then you have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And then you have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past. You experience more love in your present moments. Having this conversation, what's really stressing you out, what's really going on with you, wanting to leave a situation and maybe not really saying that, like being in and out of someone's life, but you don't really want to lose them at the same time. You're just not really sure, like if you can commit to them the way that they want you to, because you're kind of going through some pretty massive changes right now, and you're kind of trying to start this job. And if you want a reconciliation, I think that it's here, but you need to work on it, and you kind of have to let go of the control issues that come with it, because it's going to happen in divine timing. I definitely see a new beginning here for you, and also an ending, which is going to move you into some different energy, even though right now it's maybe not the greatest. You're going to be having a conversation with someone I think that you truly do love, but maybe you guys were disconnected for the moment or a while. Like you needed to see something that maybe you didn't see before, and have this clarity about how you felt, and now you guys can bring this together in a different way, like telling someone the truth about how you feel, and not really wanting to be alone at the same time, even though you weren't really sure what you wanted to commit to in the past. It's like moving on, but also having a lot of victory in your business or your job. Because there is a tower moment here with something that you did invest a lot of time into. But when you find the balance and you tell this person how you feel and make this decision, I think there was something you needed to learn about this. And it has a lot to do with feelings. It has a lot to do with what you invest in. And I see this really new beginning coming in with the World card, maybe traveling, making this decision to follow your purpose wherever it leads you. And I think that it'll be really successful. So that's all I have for you, Aries. Good night.